Hello, all you wonderful people. Today, my name is David Rapawano, and I want to thank Thunder for helping me upload this video to his Thunderstruck Gaming. Thank you, Thunder. You never see people like this who have a large sub count and help out smaller channels. I mean, Thunder, thank you for going out of your way for uploading this and basically uploading everybody's videos when they want to grow. So thank you, Thunder. But anyways, let's get on to the video. And what I want to talk about today, guys, is more or less Call of Duty Ghost Map Pack 1, known as Onslaught. So let's get into it right now. No time for wasting. This is the 5th time I had to re-record this because I want everything to be spot and perfect. But let's get started. So Onslaught Map Pack comes out with 4 new multiplayer maps, 2 new brand new weapons. Actually, it's 1 weapon, but they're in 2 categories. And we have a new Extinction episode. So with the multiplayer maps, we have Fog, Containment, I don't know, I'm just gonna call it Scrapyard, and the Boardwalk map. I forgot about it. But Fog itself, I see it as a small to a bit of a medium-sized map, but it's more of a small map. And Infinity Ward said that it's more or less a feel of you're in a horror movie because how it's all foggy, you have a cabin, you have a barn here and there. And that's all I saw from the trailer, but one thing that caught me off a lot from this is that you can actually become Michael Myers himself. Now, the way you become Michael Myers is that there will be a field order. And you know how the field order works. It will give you something like, oh, get a headshot, get a kill with your secondary, blah, 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 blah. But then again, once you complete the field order, I'm not sure how it would work. I mean, if you press the analog stick to the right, you become Michael Myers. But once you complete the field order for Fog, you become Michael Myers himself. You have an axe instead of a big-ass kitchen knife, which is one thing I don't understand. But that's how Infinity Ward rolls. But Infinity Ward, it honestly has a great idea here. Michael Myers himself, you get to run around, and basically wherever you run around, there will be some point of music going on, and people will know when you're coming. Now, seeing him being only as a melee kind of a guy, more or less he's going to be more of a Juggernaut Maniac. So I'm basically going to have him the same health as a Juggernaut Maniac. He's not going to regenerate health, because if he does, that'll be pretty much overpowered and shit. But it's a great way to see it. Now, the Boardwalk map, I'm not too really into that. It seems like a medium-sized map, yet I don't know. It's not something I'm really into. The field order is just an artillery strike from a naval ships. But one thing that got me pissed off about this map, and I didn't even play it, but the one thing I got pissed off from Infinity Ward is that they gave out a good scrubbish way to get kills. There will be some trolley cart going around the map, and they said, oh yeah, if you put a sentry gun around here, you'll be able to take down people with kills and shit. I mean, oh my god, Infinity Ward, you just gave the most scrubbish way for people to get kills. And honestly, people, you're gonna complain about people who are using the sentry gun on the trolley cart, blame Infinity Ward for that, but more or less, I'll see about that map. Now, Containment, I'm gonna somewhat be happy from this map. It's a small to medium-sized map, and it's kind of that map where I'm gonna enjoy for some weird reason. But the field order to it is that when a mortar strike is activated, it will go after this nuclear truck thingy, and once it explodes, a nuclear, I don't know, bomb would go off. And I'm not too sure if it would be more or less as Modern Warfare 2, where once the nuke goes off, that's it, game over. I don't know, maybe it might be like a MOAB, or maybe be somewhat of a nuke and a MOAB combined, where it kills everybody, but yet you're still going to continue the match. But I did hear that from some people said that if you're by the area, by the truck, when it, I don't know, explodes, you will get killed. But we gotta see from it. But that seems like a good dynamic map element to it. Now, the 4th and final map is Scrapyard. Well, a remake of Scrapyard, but I still call it Scrapyard. I don't even know the full name of it. But it's basically Scrapyard remade it to the future, and it's basically at a missile launch area. And the dynamic element to this is that once you complete a field order, you'll activate a rocket to go launch off. And that seems pretty cool, but the one thing that's pretty cool is that if you don't get out of the bottom section of the map, you're going to get burned alive from the rocket fumes. So that's pretty cool to see. Now, from these maps, I like the way how Infinity Ward is putting their own way of, I don't know, a lot of dynamic elements to it. It's one of those things, and I'm hoping to see more or less these would be some good small to medium-sized maps, because that's what this game needs a lot. But more or less, we have that one weapon, the Maverick. They said it's going to be a sniper rifle and an assault rifle. Now, I'm not too sure about it. I mean, the sniper rifle scope seems pretty weird, but I'm not going to pretty much complain about this a lot, because, I don't know, it's more are less personal preference when you actually use a weapon. And Extinction has their own episode 1 where it's Nightfall, and takes place after you complete Extinction, the first one. And I'm not too much into Extinction, but I want to get into it. I want to actually complete it for once instead of dying, because me and my friend could never get past the second barrier. But anyways, more or less seems pretty fun. But down to the main point and stuff, I would consider just waiting off for this map pack. I mean, you might thinking this cool dynamic element to get to become Michael Myers, a nuclear thing comes off, a new weapon, Extinction game mode, but still, we all know Call of Duty Ghosts is not the goodest game at its best. I mean, there's a lot of camping, a lot of issues with the game, it's slow paced. I'm more or less going to wait to see some gameplay from some big YouTube channels and see if it's actually worth getting it. And if it's worth getting, I'll buy it. If it's not, then I'm not too sure, but that's more my preference of doing for this DLC 1. It has good ideas, but I'm still going to wait it off. But anyways, guys, I want to hear from you guys, so comment on the video on what you think on how DLC 1 will go out. And do not forget to leave a comment. I already said that. Bleh. Don't forget to leave a like on the video, and yeah, so anyways, thank you for joining me today, guys, you wonderful people. My name is David Orpernwano. Seeing you guys later.